All right, chat. Now is the moment we've all been waiting for. It's Defunctland. So Defunctland, you know, I love their channel so much. They made a new episode and it's called Defunctland, The Awful Wiggles Dark Ride.
A 24-year-old Australian man named John Longhurst visited the newly opened Disneyland Park in Anaheim, California. This trip began what would become a lifelong obsession with both Disneyland and Walt Disney.
I wonder what Walt Disney's up to now.
Walt Disney's dead.
Who killed Walt Disney?
During their
That is
visit,
true. I do
Longhurst's
wonder what he's
children
up to
became
now.
interested. In 1974, Longhurst purchased 85 hectares.
What? We can't just make up words.
A metric unit of square measure, equal to 100 areas, 2.471 acres or 10,000 square meters.
And on December 15, 1981, Longhurst's Dream Park, aptly titled Dreamworld, opened to the...
Doesn't this look exactly like the Universal sign?
When guests entered the park, they were introduced to a world of wonder unlike they had ever...
Oh my god. I'm telling you, these old parks, man. Look at these. Look at the even in Disney World. These old parks, the costumes are so scary. Oh, I've seen the old school Mickey costumes, and I do not want to ever see them again.
Rather than Mickey and Minnie Mouse, Dreamworld had Kenny Koala and Belinda Brown.
Ooh. I'm not gonna say anything. You know what this guy said? He said, "Hey, Walt Disney, can I copy your homework?" And Walt Disney said, "Yeah, okay, but just make sure you change it up a little." And that's what he did.
Dreamworld set out to make a Disney caliber attraction with a distinct Australian twist.
Oh gosh. What's it gonna be this time?
Lucky for them, there was already an Australian entertainment property that was taking the world by storm.
Wait, the Wiggles is Australian? My mom had a Wiggles like soundtrack, and I feel like if I played that soundtrack, like the whole soundtrack, I could probably sing all the songs word for word.
The group was started by Anthony Field,
Anthony, I need to remember so many names. Okay, Anthony Field. What? Why would you ever call your band the Cockroaches? I'm sorry. I feel like Cockroaches is just like a crass name. Some people call them water bugs.
Field was studying early childhood education at Macquarie University in Sydney, alongside another Cockroaches collaborator, Greg Page, and a guitarist, Murray Cook.
Honestly, studying early childhood development while also being gifted in the art of making music, that is genius. Because you know what? Kids will listen to anything. Cocoa melon before cocoa melon. That's what I'm saying.
Fruit salad.
Oh yeah, yummy, yummy. Oh yeah.
Yummy, yummy.
Okay,
in 1995,
fruit salad.
they released the album Big Red Car, along with the accompanying video, Big Red Car.
Yo, big red car, dude.
At first, the car was represented with a crude cardboard cutout.
Me and the boys on our way to McDonald's at 2 a.m. riding in a big red car.
Red car.
The following year,
That's
in
sick.
1998, the Wiggles released their 9th studio album.
I'm sorry, I think maybe I misheard. The 9th studio album? Damn, there was more than one? Yeah, let me look at the discography. Pop Go The Wiggles. Ukulele Baby. All right, some of these songs, man.
Markets, and found major success in the United States.
Oh,
Initially
yeah.
touring with Barney Live before embarking.
They toured. First of all, a lot to dissect here. They toured with Barney. Barney went on tour. Like, that's just something that happened. Like, they just like toured with Barney.
Showing no signs of stopping.
I feel like I saw the Wiggles in concert
made
too.
45 million Australian dollars.
Wait. Wait, look, chat. 45 million? In I was gonna say 2024. In 2004 alone? What?
Dollars.
Okay,
This made
34
them the highest
million.
paid Australian entertainers, beating out Nicole Kidman and Russell Crowe. The
Who?
Wiggles empire was an intoxicating gravy train, the kind that only comes from singing about potatoes and dancing with a giant octopus.
Hot
and it was
potato,
a
hot
machine that could
potato.
not be stopped.
To me, it sounds like a great time. I mean, I don't see the problem. I like zoned out.
In May of 2005, the Wiggles announced that they had entered an agreement with Dreamworld theme park. Dreamworld CEO
2005,
Greg Shaw
long
told
time
the press,
ago.
quote, "We will be talking to them about how we can develop that opportunity.
That's literally
These
almost 20
discussions
years
must
ago.
have
Isn't that
occurred
crazy?
fast, because just 2 months later, it was announced that a new Wiggles-themed area was coming to Dreamworld.
No.
The expansion would cost 7 million Australian dollars,
7 million.
or around 5.2 million US dollars. And on September 17th, 2005, the children of Australia were welcomed inside a brand new Wiggly World. The land also had a gift shop.
Also,
Had a
I'm
gift
sorry. This girl's drip right now, super sick. The hat with the tail. Oh, yeah.
shop, marketed as the first Wiggles merchandise
Look, I have this, chat.
recreation.
What
of the
is this? Come on, chat. What is this? Why do all of these like companies or these like kid shows have sentient things that do not need to be sentient? A sentient door?
compared to other
Teletubbies had a vacuum with eyes made of rocket ship. Wait, yes, they did. You want to know how I know that? Is because frickin' Chuck E. Cheese, I'm pretty sure had a collaboration with Teletubbies at one point. And that vacuum was in the Chuck E. Cheese.
dark. Speed was not an advertised element of the Big Red Car Ride, but it would definitely
We're going, it's so slow. Oh my god.
the energy
This is
and
not
pacing
okay.
of the
It's
attraction.
so slow.
Once in this video, Greg explains that if we all sing Wave to Wags, Wags the dog might slide down his slide.
Okay.
After singing the song, Wags slides down, very slowly.
That is.
Another odd and often frightening aspect of the attraction was the lighting design and timings. There seemed to be a lack of consistent show scene lighting, as each ride-through from the first few years of operation appears to have different lighting patterns on. The other negatives of the Big Red Car Ride are
What is going on here?
Big Red Car Ride, as it opened, was not awful, but
That's sad. That is a sad thing to say. When it opened, it wasn't awful.
fans flocked to Dreamworld to see the Wiggles return.
This is a drippy ass hat.
But many longtime fans noticed that something was different. Greg Page, the Yellow Wiggle.
They took him out, chat.
Instead, his understudy, Sam Moran, was performing as the Yellow Wiggle, due to bouts of fainting that Page had been experiencing.
Oh my gosh, that's scary. Imagine if Paige fainted on stage. What would you tell the kids?
However, just 1 month later, in November of 2006, Page released a video message to fans to deliver some shocking news.
For some time now, I've been suffering from a condition
He's
called
like
orthostatic intolerance, which basically means that when I stand up, my heart doesn't pump enough blood around
Oh
my
my
body. It means
God.
that I'll no longer be able to sing and dance the way.
Oh no.
World. In 2007, Moran replaced Page throughout the park, including on the land's entrance arch and the
Stop.
Big Red Car Ride's
I'm
marquee.
crying.
The Wiggles all footage
They took him out, chat. They said goodbye.
In 2007, Wiggles World came to the United States thanks to a partnership with Six Flags. Most of the time, though, guests could not meet the Wiggles at Wiggles World. And without allowing local actors to portray the band, the only way to allow guests to interact with the Wiggles without the Wiggles themselves present would be to create mascot costumes of the four that park employees could wear. This really only works with animals and cartoon
Right? It's even worse than I imagined.
In January 2012,
big
the
red
Wiggles
car.
announced that Greg Page would be returning to don the yellow skivvy once more, replacing his replacement, Sam Moran. For many children, Moran was the Yellow Wiggle. Rumors circulated about the switch, speculating that Page's bad investments and financial troubles since leaving the group had necessitated his return.
Yikes. Thrown under the big red car. Purple Wiggles Jeff revealed he had really missed Greg's voice. Yo, they said this guy sounds like trash. I just wanted to send a message to all the children around the world who have sent me wonderful messages on Facebook. Children are sending you messages on Facebook? That's weird.
Moran would go on to have a successful solo career, creating his own show on Nick Jr. named Play Along with Sam.
Play
Shortly
along
after
with
the
Sam. What a weird name.
Chaos.
I don't want to play along with Sam. Sam is kind of weird.
They also updated the signage around Wiggles World a third time with
Look, they gave him gray hair. That's terrible. Why would they do that? That's not nice.
Old Greg. Just a few months after the switch, the Wiggles announced that Jeff, Murray, and Greg would be leaving the band. This was in large part due to exhaustion and various health issues,
Oh my gosh. Look, they look so old.
and 3 backup performers would be handed the iconic skivvies.
I told you it's a girl. Look, it's a girl.
That same year, the signage was again up.
They keep updating this goddamn sign, man. It's so funny. Like, I understand it, but like, they care this much? Why is the woman driving? Don't they know that women can't drive?
This room was left
That's getting
permanently
clipped?
open,
Oh,
leaving no
frick.
barrier between the loading area. In 2015, Dreamworld announced that Wiggles World would be no more. In March of 2020, Dreamworld closed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. In August of 2020, it was announced that the park would reopen in September. Before the park's reopening on September 16th, it was revealed that 2 Dreamworld rides would not reopen with the park.
Oh no.
These were Flow Rider in the Ocean Parade section
All right, who
and the
cares?
Big Red Car Ride in ABC Kids World.
No, the big red car ride. No. Oh no,
The attraction received no big send-off, no final rides, not even a true goodbye. Which is a shame because the Wiggles have 4 different songs about saying goodbye.
That's kind of funny.
One of the ride with the Big Red Car Ride sitting in the dark,
Stop! You can stop. There's like a little hole you can see
closed off
through
to
it.
guests.
Right? The commitments to keeping the ride lore accurate becomes progressively shittier. It's so funny and kind of admirable. That's actually so true. The Wiggles lore. Great video, Defunctland. Amazing video. Once again, what would we do without you? How would I ever learn about these rides without you?